Gran Turismo, my favorite gaming franchise. I love Gran Turismo, starting off on the PS3 with GT5 Prologue. I fell in love with the franchise, sinking in hundreds, even thousands of hours into GT5 Prologue, 6, Sport, and 7. Every PlayStation had 2 Gran Turismos. Gran Turismo has become PlayStation's best-selling franchise. Almost every PlayStation console's best-selling exclusive is a Gran Turismo. Almost. Yeah, after the PS3, Gran Turismo kinda just, how do I put it, fucking died. And that's what this video is about. Looking into my ideas and perspective on how Gran Turismo failed on the PS4 and so far the 5, as well as how the series as a whole might be fucked. So, let's quickly look at what made Gran Turismo 1 to 6 so iconic. Gran Turismo 1 revolutionized the racing genre. Realistic physics, great graphics, tons of cars, and a deep career mode. You start off as a zero and gotta become a hero. Oh god, that was awful. Who wrote the script for this? Oh wait, that was me. Shit. Yeah, back in the day, most racing games, you just picked a car and raced. In Gran Turismo, you had to make your way up the ranks and become the driver. You had to tune your cars, qualify in races for better chances of winning, but I don't want to dive too deep into this topic as I can leave it for another video. Anyway, Gran Turismo 2 just improved on this idea with more cars, tracks, etc. The PlayStation 1 era of Gran Turismo is known for revolutionizing the racing genre and just being very well put together games. Now, the PS2 era. Oh boy, this is seen as peak Gran Turismo to most people. Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec coming out in 2001, rocking the world, the very impressive graphics even though it was on the PS2, the least powerful console of that gen, by the way. This game trimmed the car list down due to time constraints, but made up for it by looking absolutely stunning and the physics also improving drastically. The career and music was all done to perfection. Then we get to 2004, Gran Turismo 4 release, and shocked the entire galaxy. This game looked like an early PS3 game. The number of cars and tracks is fucking obscene. The career was the best ever in the franchise with infinite amounts of shit to do. The music was all hits and zero misses. This game is widely recognized as the best racing video game of all time, as well as making Gran Turismo known as the best racing game franchise of all time as well. And then Gran Turismo 5 hit the scene. After Polyphony Digital stopped abusing the infinite delay glitch, GT5 was released in 2010. 2010 happened. There's nothing we can do about it. GT5 wasn't bad, but after the PS2 era, this game was such a letdown. PS2 model cars coming in at around 800 of the 1,000 cars. The graphics in some areas, specifically outside of the tracks where we can see some horrible sights. But it did bring a decent damage model, at first for this series, and AI that can actually see you. What a concept! It also brought a track maker, dynamic time and weather, online play. It wasn't all bad, far from it, but it was just underwhelming. And GT6 was just GT5, but it's slightly better. Nothing really big was changed or added. All these eras are known for something. PS1 changing racing games forever, PS2 pushing the limits and crafting perfect games, PS3 online play and weather times. Yeah, what the fuck was the PS4 era known for? Esports is the answer if you didn't know. GT Sport came out in 2017, a spin-off, and Polyphony Digital threw everything out of the window and made the game look amazing, the physics full sim, and that's it. They threw the career mode out the window until they didn't. It had about only 160 cars until they didn't. But GT Sport did not sell well, only selling 8 million copies. But hey, still beating Gran Turismo 6. God, that is so sad. Please, someone just fucking end me. But hey, it brought GT into the mainstream sim racing audience, and got GT into the esports realm big time. But GT7 is where it all fumbles. I know the single player is pretty fucking meh, and I don't think that's the reason GT7 failed completely, at least when it comes to sales. Motorsport kinda peaked back in the 2000s and early 2010s. People were into track racing, and I think the biggest thing against GT7, or track racing as a whole, is Forza Horizon. Yes, I know you're all confused, but just give me a sec! Forza Horizon took the simcade physics and open world idea and made it so popular that it shaped the 2010s to now into this more laid-back community. Many people don't want to spend time grinding for money. Literally, GT7's main fucking thing, or understanding the more complex physics of a game like GT7, or ACC, or iRacing. People just want to drive the best cars in an open place with the best graphics and performance, not really caring if there's any good gameplay. As long as the game looks good, it apparently means it is good. The main audience for racing games switched from more track racing to laid-back, open-world games like Forza and The Crew. And my main point here is Forza Motorsport is fucking unknown. If you're being on Forza in my school, nobody even knows the Motorsport franchise even exists. Everyone just thinks Forza. Then when you ask which franchise, they say, there's something other than Horizon? Forza shaped the open-world genre of racing, and since it was more accessible and simple, people jumped from track racing to that. The rapid changing demographic and interests, in my opinion, have left Gran Turismo in a bad spot, besides the obvious terrible game design they have. The audience is not declining for Gran Turismo, but it's not really increasing, which is the main problem. All of this combined with the fact that Gran Turismo 7 was marketed to be a return to form and be the most complete GT game ever, and what we got was half-baked and the first 2 weeks was a buggy disaster. I'm not surprised this game sold like shit compared to literally all the other GT games except 6, because fuck GT6, am I right? I just wanted to get these thoughts out since most people don't seem to upload videos talking about GT as a series along with sales and reputation. This is a mini retrospective. If you guys enjoy that made this video, maybe I'll commit to a full retrospective, I don't know. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.